Hey guys, this is Comic Uno, and today I'm doing a review for Silk issue 3. Before I start talking about Silk, just want to give you guys a couple updates. Of course, I have Comic Uno episode 95, and that's show where I review all the comics I read this week in one show. And we got Morning Glories issue 45, Outcast issue 8, Scarlet Couture issue 1, Princess Leia issue 3, Convergence Detective Comics issue 1, which I also have an in-depth review on Comic Frontline for, Superior Iron Man issue 8, Daredevil issue 15, Silver Surfer issue 11, Shield issue 5, Invincible issue 119, Injustice Gods Among Us Annual issue 1, and Nova issue 30. So if you want to go check out all those reviews, go to Comic Uno episode 95, which is annotated. But let's talk about Silk issue 3. I personally have been really enjoying Silk. I like kind of the cartooniness of this series, but also going very much into Silk's past and learning a bit more about her, learning more about Cindy. And I love the flashbacks, so I thought those are done really well, even though we get to see a little less flashbacks with this issue. But very cool cover here. We get to see Silk versus Black Cat, which is going to be her villain for a little while. Still not certain about the whole Black Cat thing, her being a villain, but I think they're playing it a little bit better here, and if you actually want to see Black Cat as a good villain, I also recommend Hawkeye vs. Deadpool, which is a great miniseries, so read that if you want to actually see Black Cat as a cool villain. And again, hopefully this series too, I can recommend for that purpose. Let's see what's going on with the story. So, Cindy, still adjusting to life as Silk, and her going against Black Cat here. She's going against one of her minions throughout this issue, and we learn a little bit about the minion, saying that he has a sob story, that he has a daughter, that his wife left him, and Cindy's like, you really didn't have to say that, I don't even think that's the truth, but whatever, I'm gonna try helping you anyways. And she really does try to help him, try to get a job, and, get away from Black Cat's shadow. And we actually learned in the end that he was telling the truth. He really does have a daughter, and he really did that just, try to support his family. And now he's just going to try to be a good person, and Black Cat's not happy about that. And we're going to see what she does about Silk. And then we kind of have this random ending where we're going to see the Fantastic Four and Silk team up. And I was like, okay, I guess that's cool. But overall, I really did enjoy this issue. I've been really enjoying Silk overall. I love what they've done to Cindy's character. I think when she was in Amazing Spider-Man, she was a bit overshadowed with the whole sex appeal of Peter Parker, and we didn't really get to learn about Silk herself, even though I loved her origin story, and I remember that origin story and her first appearance was my pick of the week that week, and that was so many weeks ago. It left an impression on me. But yeah, I think with this series we're able to explore a little bit more because we don't see her with Peter that much. But at the same time, we do see her interact with Peter, which is a lot of fun. It's not always about, let's have sex. It actually is, let's be friends and actually, figure this all out, that we both have the same powers and, you were stuck in a bunker for 10 years. And it is her psychologically dealing with that, her still being in the bunker, her wanting to find out where her family is, and her meeting her first love. There's a lot of interesting story just built up in these 3 issues. But with this issue, I really like the villain. I like the little minion. I could see him being a supporting character for Silk, and I think he could be a cool supporting character. And I like that the sob story was true, but they pointed out how cliche that was. Like, we've heard this a billion times. But yeah, we heard it a billion times, but it was fun that you kind of made it twisted in the end. My only complaints really, I would say this was a bit of a slower issue. We don't get to see as many flashbacks as much as I enjoyed for this series, learning a little bit more about Cindy and her past. But it's cool to see Black Cat here. I thought she fit the story pretty well. And the cliffhanger I can complain about, I thought that was kind of stupid. I'm like, oh, okay, Fantastic Four is here. We'll see her team up with the Fantastic Four and have a love interest with Johnny, which I don't know how to feel about that. But I did enjoy the issue for what it was, and I like the cartooniness of this book. And yes, it's very cartoony, but I think it fits the style of what the book is trying to do. So Silk issue 3 for me gets a solid 4 stars. I enjoyed it. I had a fun time with it. but we'll see what the next issue brings us. Hope you guys enjoyed. This is Comic Uno. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter. Don't forget to like my Facebook page. Also, in the description below, there's links for my comic book, Like Father Like Daughter. And don't forget to like the Facebook page of Like Father Like Daughter. And I'll see you guys later.